Have you ever stopped to think what your life would be like if you were truly in tune with the fifth dimension? Living in this reality isn't just an abstract idea. It's a profound transformation that can change the way you perceive and interact with the world. In this video, we will explore the signs that indicate you are transcending the limitations of the third dimension, such as the conscious manifestation of your desires, the expansion of your consciousness, and the deep connection with the whole. Get ready to discover how this new perspective can bring an abundance of meaningful and transformative experiences into your life. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. In the fifth dimension, the deep connection with the inner self becomes one of the fundamental pillars of your experience. In this heightened state of consciousness, you begin to unravel the layers that surround your true essence. Everyday life, often filled with distractions and external expectations, gives way to a genuine inner search. This connection brings immense clarity about who you really are, allowing you to free yourself from the masks you may have worn for so long to fit into imposed standards. You come to recognize your emotions, your desires, and your intuition as natural and indispensable guides that help you navigate this journey. Living in tune with your inner self not only promotes authenticity, but also empowers you to make decisions that truly reflect your values and aspirations. By connecting with this essence, you become able to discern what is really important to you, separating what is superficial from what is essential. This clarity provides a renewed sense of purpose, where every action and choice becomes a reflection of who you are at your core. You become an active agent in creating your reality, understanding that your intentions and thoughts shape the world around you. With this strengthened connection, you also experience an expanded perception. Life becomes a vast field of interconnections, where every being and event is part of a great cosmic fabric. You begin to see beyond appearances, perceiving the subtle relationships that unite all aspects of existence. This awareness not only enriches your experience, but also generates a deep sense of belonging. You become part of a greater whole, where your life and actions have a direct impact on the collective. Awaken your inner self and experience the transformation that the spiritual challenge of 21 can bring. Connect with your essence, discover your purpose, and become the agent of your reality. Are you ready for this journey of self-knowledge? Don't miss the chance to go deeper. Check out the link in the first comment. This expanded perception brings to light a new way of understanding human interactions. You come to see challenges and joys as opportunities for learning and growth. Coincidences that once seemed like mere chance are now revealed as meaningful synchronicities, guiding your path and reinforcing the idea that you are in harmony with the universe. This new way of looking at life not only broadens your vision, but also invites you to be more responsible and conscious in your actions, as you recognize that everything is interconnected. In this way, you become a channel for love and compassion. By connecting deeply with your inner self and expanding your perception, you become capable of loving unconditionally. This love is not limited to yourself, but extends to others regardless of their actions or beliefs. You understand that each person who crosses your path is on their own journey, facing unique challenges and learning. This understanding generates a space of acceptance and empathy, where compassion becomes a natural response to others' difficulties. In the fifth dimension, life becomes a dance of deep connections and understanding, where each step is guided by inner wisdom and universal interconnectedness. Authenticity and the expansion of perception are the keys that open the doors to a full and meaningful life, creating an environment where love and compassion flourish, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Compassion and unconditional love are characteristics that flourish when you tune in to the fifth dimension. This state of being is not just an emotion. It is a profound experience that transforms the way you see yourself and the way you see others. Many times along my journey, I have realized that compassion is not just a response to a momentary need, but a way of life. When you begin to love unconditionally, this is reflected in your daily interactions. You begin to see beyond the flaws and limitations of others, recognizing that everyone is on their own learning journey. This perspective brings a lightness of heart, allowing you to connect more genuinely and deeply with those around you. One exercise I've done and recommend is to dedicate a few moments of your day to reflecting on someone you find difficult to love. Ask yourself, what are this person's pains and fears? By trying to understand their story, you begin to develop genuine empathy. This simple act of putting yourself in the other person's shoes can radically change your perspective, and consequently, the dynamics of your relationship. This practice not only strengthens your capacity to love, but also fosters an environment of acceptance and understanding. In the fifth dimension, synchronicities increase impressively. You begin to realize that life is full of messages and signs that guide you. These significant coincidences are not mere chance. They are acknowledgments from the universe that you are aligned with your purpose. Throughout my career, I have experienced countless situations in which a simple thought or desire seemed to manifest almost instantaneously. These moments of synchronicity are like little pats from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path. To cultivate this perception, I suggest you keep a synchronicity diary. Write down the coincidences that occur in your life, even the most subtle ones. By recording these events, you'll begin to see patterns and connections that previously went unnoticed. This exercise not only sharpens your perception, but also strengthens your confidence that you are being guided by a greater force. As you open up to compassion and synchronicities, a new reality reveals itself. You realize that you are not alone. Everything is interconnected. This connection with the universe and with others creates a sacred space of love and acceptance, where life flows more easily. The constant practice of these experiences transforms not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. By loving unconditionally and recognizing synchronicities, you become a beacon of light, inspiring others to do the same. Allow yourself to experience this journey of self-discovery and connection. In doing so, you not only transform yourself, but also contribute to a more loving and conscious world. The fifth dimension is an invitation for all of us to live in harmony. And every small step you take in this direction is a powerful act of love and service to others. Releasing fears and limitations in the fifth dimension is a transformative process. As you enter this new state of consciousness, you begin to realize that many of the fears that imprison you are constructions of your mind, fed by past experiences and deep-rooted beliefs. This revelation is liberating because you realize that most of the limitations you feel are not absolute truths, but perceptions that can be undone. The courage to face these fears reveals itself as a powerful force that allows you to expand your horizons. When you begin to let go of the bonds of fear, you create space for new possibilities. This doesn't mean that you won't experience fear again, but rather that you learn to recognize it as a sign and not as a barrier. Fear, in this context, becomes a teacher, an opportunity for growth. With each fear you face, you become more resilient and confident, which makes it easier to attract experiences that are more in line with your true self. Furthermore, by releasing limitations, you open yourself up to the flow of life. This fluidity allows you to adapt more easily to change and feel more comfortable embracing the unknown. What once seemed threatening is now seen as a new adventure, a chance to learn and grow. Life in the fifth dimension is therefore a celebration of courage and trust in your own being, allowing you to live with more authenticity and joy. Sharpened intuition is one of the most fascinating facets of existence in the fifth dimension. By releasing fears and limiting beliefs, your perception expands, and you begin to hear the inner voice that has always been there, but has often been drowned out by the noise of everyday life. This intuition becomes an essential tool in your journey. You learn to trust your instincts, to follow that feeling that arises when you are faced with a decision. This trust in your inner wisdom not only guides you towards actions that are more in line with your purpose, but also helps you discern between what is truly important and what is a distraction. Intuition also brings a sense of connection with the universe. You realize that the answers you seek are not outside you, but within you. This strengthens your relationship with the divine, allowing you to feel loved and supported every step of the way. As you become more attuned to this inner voice, your ability to make decisions becomes more fluid and natural. Not only do you follow your intuition, but you also understand it as a guide that brings you into greater alignment with your life purpose. In the fifth dimension, intuition is not just a skill, it's a way of life. It is an invitation to live more consciously, where every choice is made with the clarity that you are connected to something greater. This connection brings peace and certainty, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with an open heart and a serene mind. Thus, keen intuition becomes a beacon, lighting your way towards a fuller and more meaningful existence. The manifestation of desires in the fifth dimension is a process that happens more quickly and fluidly. This is because, in this heightened state of consciousness, your thoughts and emotions become powerful tools that shape your reality. When you are aligned with your essence and higher vibrations, the universe responds almost instantaneously. The barriers that once seemed to stand between you and what you want disappear, allowing your energy to focus on what really matters. The key to this accelerated manifestation lies in clarity of intention. When you visualize or desire something, it is essential that this intention comes from a space of love and trust. Doubt and fear can create resistance, slowing down the process. Therefore, when you connect with what you want, do so with the certainty that it is already yours. Imagine yourself living the desired experience, feel the emotions associated with it, and maintain this vibrational frequency. This practice not only facilitates manifestation, but also strengthens your connection with the universe, making you an active co-creator of your reality. The power of this manifestation is amplified by the understanding that everything is energy. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions emit frequencies that attract similar experiences. So, by raising your personal vibration, you become a magnet for opportunities and events that resonate with this level of consciousness. This means that you not only attract what you want, but also align yourself with people and situations that enhance this process. By living in the fifth dimension, you realize that manifestation is not just about getting things, but about creating a life that reflects your deepest values and purpose. This change in perspective brings a sense of empowerment as you become responsible for your reality, understanding that you have the ability to shape it according to your will and vibration. The experience of nonlinear time is one of the most fascinating transformations that take place in the fifth dimension. You begin to realize that past, present, and future are not separate entities, but parts of an interconnected whole. This new perception allows you to access memories and learnings from past experiences, but also to feel the presence of future possibilities. When you connect with this timelessness, you find a sense of inner peace as if you were always anchored in the now. This understanding of nonlinear time offers a profound relief from the pressure we often feel to make things happen by a certain deadline. You realize that everything happens in its own time, and that the experiences you live through are opportunities for growth and learning. Anxiety and urgency diminish, giving way to a deeper acceptance of the natural flow of life. This experience of time also allows you to connect more meaningfully with others. By realizing that everyone is interconnected in a tapestry of experiences, you begin to value each interaction as an opportunity for mutual learning and growth. This transforms your relationships as you become more present and aware in the exchanges you make. The notion that every moment is precious and meaningful brings a new depth to your connections, creating stronger and more authentic bonds with those around you. In the fifth dimension, human relationships take on a new depth. Interactions that were once superficial or based on personal interests are transformed into meaningful bonds filled with love, respect, and mutual understanding. This happens because, by raising your own vibration, you naturally attract people who are in tune with this higher frequency. The first thing to note is that by connecting with your inner self, you begin to let go of the need for external validation. This detachment allows you to relate to others in a more genuine way, where love is unconditional and not conditioned by expectations or obligations. You realize that each person who crosses your path is a reflection of your own being, leading to more authentic and enriching interactions. As your perception expands, you become more empathetic and able to understand other people's experiences. This results in more open and honest communication, where vulnerabilities can be shared without fear of judgment. Conversations become deeper, addressing not only everyday life, but also dreams, fears, and aspirations. This exchange of experiences creates a safe space for everyone to feel valued and seen in their entirety. In addition, compassion becomes a driving force in your relationships. You begin to see the other person not just as a separate individual, but as part of a greater whole. This perspective broadens your ability to forgive and accept human failings, both your own and those of others. Relationships based on compassion create an environment conducive to mutual growth, where everyone can develop without fear of reprisals or criticism. By attracting people who resonate with your high vibration, you form a support network that is fundamental to your spiritual development. These connections are often described as soulmates or soul companions who come to help you on your journey. Together, you encourage each other to grow, expand, and explore new horizons, celebrating each other's achievements and offering support in difficulties. Relationships in the fifth dimension are also characterized by a growing collective consciousness. You realize that your feelings and actions influence not only your own life, but also the environment around you. This brings a new and powerful responsibility to your interactions. Every gesture of kindness and every word of encouragement can reverberate and create a positive impact on someone else's life, contributing to a cycle of love and compassion. By deepening these relationships, you feel more connected to the universe. The feeling of belonging intensifies, and you recognize that each person is a vital part of the great mosaic of life. This connection not only enriches your experiences, but also motivates you to live with a higher purpose, where serving others becomes a natural extension of who you are. Finally, in the fifth dimension, relationships become a reflection of your own spiritual evolution. Every interaction is an opportunity to learn, grow, and share love. As you deepen these connections, your life becomes a beautiful testament to the human capacity to love and be loved, creating a space where everyone feels safe and valued on their journey. When you start living in the fifth dimension, a profound shift occurs in your perception of purpose and service. This new state of consciousness brings forth a powerful inner calling, which impels you to act for the greater good. You feel increasingly connected not only to your inner self, but also to humanity as a whole. This connection is like an invisible thread that binds us all together, leading to a deeper understanding of our interdependence. The experience of living in this elevated space is marked by a genuine desire to help others. You no longer see people as strangers or separate from you, but as integral parts of a great tapestry of life. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to serve, to offer love and support. This impulse is not something that is forged by obligation. It springs naturally from your heart, as you become more aware of the impact your actions have on the world around you. By adopting this new perspective, you begin to understand that true purpose is not just what you do, but also how you do it. Every action, no matter how small, has the potential to transform someone's life. This can be as simple as a smile, an encouraging word, or a gesture of kindness. When you live with this intention, every day becomes a new opportunity to be a light in people's lives. The search for purpose and service in the fifth dimension also leads to a deeper understanding of your own abilities and passions. You begin to ask yourself, how can I use my skills to help others? This questioning is fundamental because the alignment between what you love to do and what serves others creates a powerful synergy. It is in this space that you find your spiritual mission, which can be unique and personal, but always resonates with the intention of raising the collective consciousness. This impulse to serve is not just limited to individual actions. In the fifth dimension, you become part of a larger movement. You may feel drawn to join groups or communities that share your vision of a more loving and just world. Together, you can collaborate on projects that have a significant impact, such as charitable initiatives, environmental actions, or community support programs. These connections create a network of support and inspiration, further strengthening your determination to serve. It's important to remember that living in the fifth dimension doesn't mean you won't face challenges. In fact, obstacles can become opportunities for growth and learning. By dealing with difficulties, you can discover new ways of helping others, using your experience to offer support and guidance. This not only benefits those around you, but also deepens your own understanding of what it means to serve. So, by embracing your purpose in the fifth dimension, you become an agent of change. Your life becomes a living testimony to the power of love and compassion. Not only do you raise your own vibration, but you also inspire others to do the same. This cycle of service and love feeds on itself, creating a positive and lasting impact on your life and the lives of those around you. Each day becomes a new opportunity to align with your spiritual mission and contribute to the greater good. The beauty of this journey is that, as you serve, you also transform. finding deeper meaning and satisfaction that transcends any personal